Okay, we are live.
Live.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Mika.
Yeah, so Tina and I were talking about whatever's been happening in our lives, and
Yeah, not a
nothing
ton.
to report.
Not much been going on. What about you? What about you, Mika? And if Lily's here,
Yeah,
what's going
Mika,
on?
Lily. I saw you guys were having a conversation in the Discord.
Yeah.
But I didn't really look at it.
The one prior?
Something about another book or something about, I
Oh.
see another book, and I was like, oh, I don't know what this is. And then I just.
So Mika said something about her thoughts on the gender dynamics in the book. And then I did. And then Mika said something again. And then her and Lily were talking.
Well, then I missed all of that part.
Yeah. And then her and Lily were just talking back and forth about books and about fan fiction.
Oh, okay. That's the part that I think I saw. Because I was like, oh, I don't know what these books are. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really that.
So I got an email the other day with like a list of, I can't remember what they called it. Something like, these are the best new mysteries of the summer or something, or the mysteries that I'm going to be reading this summer. And I was like, oh, I need to save this email because maybe there are mysteries that we want to read. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I didn't look at what any of them were. But I'm pretty sure Carolina Moon by Nora Roberts was not one of them.
No, yeah. It's 25 years old, so probably not. No.
Yeah.
Now, who was this from? I don't follow it really anymore.
Oh, I don't know. It's you know what? Carry the conversation and let me look at my emails because I did save it. So let me see if I can find it.
Go ahead, yeah.
Quickly.
Something else I didn't mention that is going on in my life is my AirPods. So my AirPods, they were not connecting to the TV properly. That's why I had to leave and come back on Wednesday. Or whatever it was. They were connecting to the TV, but there was no audio. So it was kind of a process of having to go through processes like that. And they're going to be shipping to the house. They're going to be getting delivered today, a new pair. Hopefully they work better. But I don't know. So did you find the email?
I did find it, and I've actually started reading it.
Okay.
So the first one, well, I haven't. Okay, so the first one on the list, it's like what to read if you want to play detective, and it's called "Can You Solve the Murder" by Anthony Johnston.
Okay.
Anyone who read the Choose Your Own Adventure books as a kid will want to put Anthony Johnston's Can You Solve the Murder at the top of their list. Like those novels, it puts the reader in the driver's seat as you make decisions about who to interview, what leads to chase, and which scenes to examine. Depending on the choices you make, the murderer will be brought to justice, or you'll need to go back to page 1 to try again. This could be like a fun book for us to read.
Maybe, yeah. And then we would have to
do it literally together, like one chapter at a time or something. Because we all have to choose the same.
We don't have to choose the same decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. But anyway, this email.
Or we could try to pick all different decisions and then kind of talk through each other with the decision we picked and how the story turns. And be like, oh, this totally happened. I revealed this person. And they're like, I don't even know who the person is. And then maybe not. But
the problem with that is if somebody gets it right on the first time.
Yeah.
And then we haven't gone through the book and we're like, wah, wah.
I don't know. I think it'd be fun for you to not find the killer and for Mika to find, like, Mika finds the killer and we don't. It'd be fun, I feel like. But I don't know. Maybe not. I don't care about spoilers, so that's why I feel like that. But what's the next one?
So if you're a fan of the Queen of Crime, I don't know what that means. The Decagon House Murders, Decagon, Decagon, by Yukito Ayatsuji, translated by Ho Ling Wong. As the book opens, members of a university's detective fiction club are on a boat about to be dropped off on a remote island where a gruesome murder appeared the year before. The group, who all call each other by the names of famous mystery writers, plans to spend the week in the island's Decagon house, a creepy 10-sided residence. Ah, Decagon,
Yeah.
10-sided. But instead of exploring the island or writing short stories for their magazine, the students are murdered one by one. This sounds like Daisy Darker.
Yes.
By a killer who seems to be taunting them. The friends don't want to believe that one of their own could be a murderer, but as the killings continue, the idea of an outsider hiding on the island starts to feel more. This is absolutely Daisy Darker.
Yes, it's and then there were none retelling.
Yes, it is. It says it's clearly an homage to Agatha Christie's And Then There Were None.
Yes.
All right. So then if you want a classic, The Westing Game by Ellen Raskin.
What?
You know this one? I've never heard of this one.
No. Haven't heard of any of them so far.
Okay. It's apparently sort of old. On the 4th of July, 16 strangers received personal invitations to rent luxury apartments at a below market rate overlooking Lake Michigan and business scion, I'm saying that word wrong, Samuel Westing's mansion. On Halloween, this could be our Halloween book. On Halloween, one of the building's youngest residents, Turtle Wexler, finds Samuel dead in his home, and that is when the real mystery begins. The 16 renters, plus a few of their acquaintances, are invited to the will reading. Why? I don't know. Where they learn Westing believed he was murdered by one of them. Whoever finds his killer and solves his puzzle will receive his $200 million fortune. All right.
That's really interesting. That sounds like kind of a plot in kind of sort of maybe in one of the seasons of Only Murders in the Building.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and so that's it, just those three.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, those all look. Oh, yeah. So it's a Substack. It's called What to Read If.
Oh,
and so she recommends 3 books. I don't know if she does it every week or I've just subscribed in the last little bit. But it's like she's what to read if you're mad that the Knicks lost or something like that. And then it's just books that she recommends that sort of fit whatever vibe it is that she's going for. What to read if you're eating cupcakes for brunch or whatever. She does funny, cute things and then recommends books. So
forward me that email so I can look her up and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, I will. I'm gonna do it right now because I will forget.
Oh,
forward.
That's really cool though. Those are kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need to copy myself because I've already had it.
It
is on its way to you this very moment. All right, we have a million messages. Let's see what's happening.
Okay.
Oh, I've read about that book. I think it isn't. Oh, you're right. It would not be well suited for audiobooks.
Yeah, it might be I got the message. There we go. Skip to 3 ... whatever the hell that's called, 47, and now you'll figure out what that'll be the path or something.
Yeah, it might be hard
to do that. True. Yeah.
All right. Ooh, Mika has read. I love the Decagon House Murders. All right. So this woman apparently has good taste, I guess. I don't know. Or I guess Elizabeth is the name of the woman who sends the emails.
That one sounds cool. It kind of reminds me, and this is kind of gonna be dumb, a little what is it called? Little thing you say, and then it's not a tongue twist or something like that. That people used to say in middle school, and it was you have to find out who the killer is. And this could be a spoiler for this little tale you would tell. It was a round house. The murders took place in a round home.
Okay.
And the murderer was the corner cleaner. And
was the what?
A corner cleaner, a corner. in like there's and
Oh.
so it's like, oh, who like, and then the corner cleaner was cleaning corners, and that's the alibi. And then you remember, oh, it was a circle house, and it's supposed to be like a little fun thing. So that's reminding me of that. Maybe the Decagon will have something to do with the murder. Maybe it'll be like spliced up or something. Maybe, or maybe not. I don't know. But I
don't know.
I definitely
I
thought
don't
of
know.
that.
Oh, the Queen of Crime is Agatha Christie. Okay, that makes sense.
Makes sense. Yes.
I think Mika knows. Oh, this is because Mika's in a crime book club, so she knows all of this stuff, I bet.
Yeah.
The Decagon House Murders is based. Yes,
Yeah.
and there were none.
Yes.
Much like Daisy Darker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Casey, hey, I'm gonna try Agatha Christie books soon. I have one so far for my tablet. I got one so far on my tablet.
Okay, cool.
Ooh, I just can't remember which one it is.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Hello, hello. All right. I don't know if Lily is here.
I don't know.
But Mika, did you read whatever the last book that I talked about?
Yeah, no more comments.
Oh, wait, what was the last one I talked about? Hang on.
The
Japanese one was the Decagon one.
Decagon.
And then the Westing game.
Okay. The one that's set in the apartment complex.
Yeah, that's in the luxury apartments overlooking Lake Michigan.
I actually haven't heard of any of them. Yeah.
Me neither, but this is not my genre.
Yeah.
I really only hear about books that you guys in this, like in mystery thriller stuff. I only hear about books that you guys are talking about.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. But I am curious when should we wait for Lily, or should we can message them on Discord or something like that?
Yeah, I don't know. Do we know if she's for sure going to do this with us? I thought she said she was.
She got caught up. Yeah.
Still on my wish list. Ooh, it might go on my wish list.
Yeah, maybe. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What do you think we should do?
Maybe we should message her. Just see. Mika, do you want to do that? I could do that, or I don't know. I would have to leave the app and like type, but
don't leave the app. If you're here, you should stay.
You can typically see me when I do that, but it might be easier for you guys because you guys.
All right, let me see. I might be on the wrong thing to open the discard. Oh no, it does. It opens. Oh wait. Yes, it did open.
And then you can tag them. Tag her.
How do I tag her?
Type in @ and then you type in the username, which is maybe Lily.
There she is, I think.
But I'm pretty sure she said she got caught up. What were the feelings she said she had? I asked her what her feelings were. She didn't say anything about the love interest in her feelings. Really, maybe a little bit, but she was like, she said to how she realized it was dated, and how it did seem dating with the gender stuff. But
so she started reading it.
Yeah, she was caught up fully. She said.
Oh, okay. All right. So I just sent a message. Should we wait? Are you joining us? Yeah.
I think maybe we should wait a few more minutes and I don't know, see what happens. But obviously, your call there.
So sorry, I'm just looking. I just heard my thing ding, and I thought maybe she responded already, but no. Okay. Let's see. As I sit on, I won't be able to be here on time tomorrow. I'll be an hour late, but I'll read 3 chapters on the train so I can jump in when I get home. Oh, okay, well that makes sense.
Yes, for sure. I saw you said that in Discord, and I wasn't sure if you could for sure you were going to do that, but I think that's a really good plan. So
yeah. All right, so we know we're reading 3 chapters first thing tomorrow.
I guess that's true.
Yeah. Don't know what chapters those will be.
No, probably. I actually don't know because we don't know how much we're going to read today.
Yeah.
What? Have you had any more thoughts over the week? And I knew Mika reread the beginning a little bit. So do you have any new thoughts, Mika? You have
I
anything?
haven't reread anything, and I kind of don't even remember where we are.
I think we're in chapter 7 because I thought Lily said she read up to chapter 7.
Yes, I know we're starting at chapter 8.
Okay.
But
Starting with
I
chapter
don't
8.
know.
I guess that's true. Okay.
Let me
I don't
find
know
that
where we're starting.
different book. But I don't know. Like, I don't remember where we're at in the story.
She is kind of
except I think we're at like the perfect stopping point. Did we say that, or was that something else?
I thought that was from before when it was the when was the cliffhanger with who's in the doorway. It was Deck. Nope, Cade. Deck.
I know. Like, I don't remember anybody's name anymore.
So we have Tori, which is spelled Troy, by the way. Like, I'm not wrong about this. Her name is spelled Troy. And then Hope is the dead sister, Cade's dead sister, and then there's Faith, who's the twin of Hope. Cousin's name, forget the cousin's name actually.
Wade is the cousin.
Wade.
Wade?
Yeah.
Okay. Wade and
then,
Cade is the brother.
Yes. A little bit close, but not. Yeah, I guess they are close. Yeah. Do you have any? I mean, have you rethought anything that's going on in the book or anything like that?
No. I have not rethought anything else that's going on in the book. Have you?
Not rethought, but I have thought about it. Like, I feel like a good bit.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't know. I still love Cade. I've been thinking about him over the week, and it's just like, I was actually watching a video this morning from two conservative people talking, and I'm like, I kind of am a bit conservative, I guess, and I'm like, these people are highly conservative. I'm like, the way they're talking about these things they believe in, I'm like, I just totally disagree with that. And even like, and that's a good example of Cade, is like, he could be considered like masculine and overprotective and like very much of that figure, but not even what could even like, he's not the most extreme thing ever. Like,
no.
What happened?
No, he's not the most extreme thing ever.
No, exactly. And like, I grew up from the age of 15 to 17 reading horribly dark romances where the men were so violent, so controlling, like literally evil people you watch on the news and go, I'm so glad that man is in jail because he's not around me and people around me, right? Like, those, I was reading them men and be like, oh my god, there's like in love with them, fictionally of course, but like still, you know. And so I'm seeing Cade and I'm like, he's just great. I just compared to that in my mind, I'm like, he is just great. And another thing I was thinking about right before we got on here was, I'm like, I want to kind of like express myself in like, I'm going to build the IKEA furniture. I'm going to try to build a bookshelf by myself. You know, I'm going to try to open the jar lid by myself. But when my dad says, hey, do you want to come hike up this hill with me and chop down trees and like swing things and cut down branches and like haul them down the hill, I'm like, I'm a woman. No, I'm not doing that. I'll use that excuse to not do that, to not, hey, you want to come mow the lawn with me? Hey, you want to come hike down this hill and hook up a rigging system to rip this tree out of the ground? I'm staying in the house in the air condition playing Minecraft.
Are you saying there because you're a woman or because you just don't want to do it?
I don't want to do it, and
yeah,
I will use it.
You're like,
I have no problem with saying, I'm using that as an excuse, and I'm saying like, I have no problem with being like, yeah, I'll try to be like independent and do things and be like, I'm strong. I can put together this bookshelf. I can open this jar. But maybe it's not because I'm a woman, but like, kind of is because I'm a woman. Like, I don't want to do it, and I'm going to use that.
Absolutely not because you're a woman. It's just because you don't want to do it. Because here's the thing: if your dad was like, "Get in there and cook the dinner," because you're the woman, you would be like, "Yeah, no, I don't really want to do that either."
No, but I don't know. I mean, because I'm a woman, no. But I love cooking dinner. My dad said like, and yes, I think he's a man. He can cook his own dinner, right? He can. He doesn't a lot, but he can. And
you're not doing or not doing things because you're a woman.
I guess that's true. But
other than like menstruating.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. Not only I'll use that as excuse, but I have no problem. And I don't understand. I guess if people are fine with that, I have no problem being like, I'm not doing that, and it being fine. It's fine. It's not like I should do that or I have to do that. Somebody's got to cut the grass. Somebody's got to cut the trees down in 100-degree weather or in the middle of winter because they're gonna fall and hurt something or hurt someone or hurt an animal or cause problems that chopping them down. Oh, Lily's joining. I just got that message.
How do you know?
I just got the message. It pops up on my screen, and it says I'm joining today.
Oh, on the Discord or something. Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right. I was like, what do you mean the message? Because here's the message I see.
Yeah.
Mika has no thoughts, no new thoughts.
He's definitely the love interest.
I fear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe there is no love interest in this one.
There's going to be a love interest. It's just, there's going to be a love interest, and it's going to be Cade, and I'm happy about it.
Maybe she's like so hurt by whatever happened with Jack or John or whoever her ex is.
I don't, that seems like he was going to be bad because he didn't like accept her magic or whatever. Maybe
Say it again?
He didn't like accept her magic. Like he was like, to me, it seems like that guy rejected her because he found out that she was psychic and was like, no.
Hey, I don't know. I don't know enough about Jack John or whatever his name is. And I don't know enough about what happened in New York. I feel like there are still many mysteries to be resolved.
Yeah, that's true. Lily said she was able, like she was going to be here she would be able to be here for a while, but I don't know if maybe she can't. Like can she find the stream? Because she said, I'll be available. But I don't know, maybe. I'm not trying to assume.
I don't know how to send her the. Hang on. All right. I'm going to mute myself and then go to YouTube and get the stream and then go back to Discord.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, that's how I feel about it. I don't know. I think that she's she can do anything. Sure, she can. She can, I think women can do most things that men can do. I think there are limitations to everyone and everything, but I just think yeah, she could have built that thing by herself, sure. But who the hell wants to pick up 300 pounds or whatever the hell it was? Sorry, I'm cursing. Of wrought iron and put it together. Okay. I'm going to let a man do that for me every time, okay? If, maybe I want to put together my little bookshelves or whatever, I'll do that and I'll enjoy it. But, when it comes to doing that, I don't care if he thinks it's because I'm a woman or I don't care if it's this thing or whatever. I'm letting him put together the 300-pound wrought iron bed frame.
Well, because you don't want to do it, but she did.
I don't think I think
she did. And told him over and over again. Anyway, Mika, you beat me to it. I went in to post the link and I was like, wait a minute, what is this?
We're so close. But you're doing very well with it.
I was like, where am I? What's going on? What's happening here? Yeah, Mika was ahead of me. Cool.
You're doing very well with Discord. I'm very proud of you for leaving and going to Discord and doing all this stuff. To be honest, I am. I don't know. I just I think that she's strong enough if she wanted to have told him.
She did tell him,
but more
over and over again.
I just think if she really wanted to, I think she's strong enough.
How many times does she have to tell him before she's just forget it?
He's trying.
Put away the growth.
I don't think that's a problem. I think that if she really, really didn't, she would have tried harder. I don't know. I'm gonna put together the wrought iron bed frame. It ain't gonna kill you, okay? That's how I feel about it. Is he's not doing anything wrong. He's helping her. She should have cleaned that wound. I just don't, or that little scratch. I just don't see a problem with that. In real life, if that was actually me, I'd be like, who the hell is this guy in my house? But if he's a guy I knew, I'd be like, I guess put together the thing. I'll go get you some lemon. I'll wash my hand, whatever. I would just, if it was me in real life, I'd probably just let him do it. And even if I kind of wanted to, not extremely, I'd be like, I guess he's putting it together now. I don't have to make up 300 pounds.
Would do that because you can't fight with you can't physically remove a guy. Like you can't, like, so at some point, if he's not going to do what you want him to do, you either have to call the police or you have to just be like, fine. And in the back of your head, you go, this guy is a dick and I'm never going to date him because he's like, he doesn't listen to anything I'm saying. He doesn't, like, he does his own thing and like
you're not wrong.
even pay attention to what I want.
You're not wrong. I do agree with what you're saying. I just don't think she feels that way about it. I think because I know this is going to be a romance between her and Cade, presumably, that she's okay with it and she likes it. So that's what I think. Or is eventually going to be like, oh, I like how he's masculine or whatever. That's what I'm thinking. Her character's going to like him because they're going to fall in love. So I'm going to perceive it as she liked it and was okay with it. Because it's a Nora Roberts book. There's going to be romance 95% of the time.
Yeah, but this is why these are the kind of romances that lead to bad relationships in real life because people go, oh, well, this is apparently what romance is supposed to be like.
I don't know. I mean, if you're an adult reading a book, you should be able to separate fiction and reality. And if you can't, that's not the author's responsibility. I sent a video to the Discord, and it was Nora talking about, are her books, this was from years ago, are her books inspired by her husband? And she was like, no, because it would be boring if I wrote every book inspired by him. Some people want to read the bad guy in books and the nice guy in real life, and vice versa. And that's okay. I'm going to write who's interesting to me, not who I actually like or want to date. I'm going to write the characters that pop into my head, not the ones I would. I'm not going to, she's written bush pilots.
I know. I just feel like so far, every single character, all of her characters that I've read, and same with Colleen Hoover, like all of her men are these awful. I mean, they're not awful, right? They're not serial killers.
No.
But at best, they're mediocre, right? Like you said, they're not the worst of the worst.
So far.
But they're like barely mediocre.
Because we've only happened to pick up her books that are like that. She has, I can think of most.
Except you don't think they are like that. Even the ones that we think are.
Well, not that much. I mean, she has written worse guys in her.
I know, but here's the thing. Has she written better guys?
Yes. Okay, so she's written two guys. I know
because Colleen Hoover never wrote any better guys.
She's written two guys that are very feminine, like decently feminine. What is the name of the book? I'm trying to think of it. Vision in White. Yes. And Midnight Bayou. In Midnight Bayou, he's like, I don't want to do this physical labor, and she's like, what? And she kind of comes in and like does construction for him. And then in Vision in White, it's like this nerd who's been in love with her since high school, and he comes back into town, or they start meeting again, and they just fall in love, and he's just like this like English teacher who's just madly in love with her, and she is like an owner of a business. She has all this stuff. She's running around doing all these projects, and he's just like a high school teacher who's just in love with her and just has been looking at her since she sat in front of him in English class 20 years ago or 10 years ago. They're both okay. Vision in White's okay as a book. I don't love it, but she writes feminine guys, not all of them. We've happened to
I don't understand what that means. She writes feminine guys. Why doesn't she write masculine guys that are better? Right?
She writes masculine guys that are masculine, like this. I don't see this as
but this is not the only way to be masculine, Tina. This stalkery, this whole, I fear he's just going to keep ignoring her signs until he wears her down. There are masculine men who actually respect when a woman says, I got this. And they go in the kitchen and put the groceries away.
Okay, for that, Undercurrents. And then there's also, what book is it? The book where he. I'm trying to think. Give me a second.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I just want, like, fine, write whatever character you want, but like, you can write great men characters. That you have to be able, like, there cannot be every masculine character in a book cannot always be the guy who is like taking care of the little woman, right?
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's true. Northern
Right?
Lights.
All right, he has a comment here. He was her teacher?
No. He was a teacher. No. He is a teacher. And he was a student when she was a student. They were in the same class.
Okay, good clarification. Because now we're back into the whole like, wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait a minute, Colleen Hoover.
You want to write this down? If you guys want a list of men who are not like this guy, okay? We have Northern Lights.
Tina, we don't trust anything you're saying.
He's a bush pilot.
We don't trust your perspective on this.
She is the main character, the love interest, who is a woman, and the man is the main character. The man's the main character. She's a bush pilot. She flies into the bush to find people, to save people's lives, and he is a cop who also has trauma and stuff. And he is like, no, I don't want you going out there. And she's like, sorry about that little thing right there, but you know what I mean. She's like, I don't care. And then she goes out and she does her job, and he accepts it, and he's not the one flying that plane. He refuses to. He's like, I'm not getting this plane. She's like, it's fine. And she's like swerving the plane and stuff, and like she's really good at that. And then in what's called Night Work, he's a thief. She's a college student, and he abandons her, and she writes novels about it. And then he also cooks like all the time. He's like constantly cooking dinner. She's like, I don't cook, I eat out, I write books, I hang out with my dad, I hate you. And he's like, I'm sorry I left you. People were gonna kill my family. I'm a thief. It's a whole thing. You want to come to France and steal jewelry with me? And she's like, I guess. It's a great book. It's one of her best. So I guess these are not her best so far. Like, the two we read together are mediocre. Mediocre books, okay? Mediocre books.
I don't mediocre male characters. Mediocre lead men, like mediocre love interest characters.
Yes. But I think these books are not
willing to go. Mediocre characters. The books, whatever. The books are the books.
These books are not the best. They're not the reason I love Nora. The one we read together, and then the one we read together.
I haven't minded I like the Nora Roberts books that we read. I just am not in love with the male main character or the male love interest character.
Oh,
I find them to be not great.
Yeah. Did I like any of the?
Yes, you like all of them.
No, I didn't. Okay, in Legacy, I was like okay with him, but I didn't actually like love their romance. And then in The Witness, I was like, he is being overbearing, but I do like some of those elements. And also, my mind is warped. Okay, I was reading those books when I was not an adult. Okay.
Yes, I was and you were reading the bad books when you were not an adult. And then it makes the not so terrible ones seem like they're fantastic.
Yes, like he's being slightly overbearing, but he's not like torturing her. So he's a great guy.
So he's a great guy. Yeah. Lily's here. Yay.
Happy you're here, Lily. So happy.
I was too invested in writing. Oh, I forgot the time. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad you saw the messages.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. So what time, Mika, what time do you need to go? You need to go at 8, which gives us an hour and a half. Is that correct? What's your time frame? We'll figure out like how many chapters we're reading.
Yes. And sorry, we've been chit-chatting. I'm getting this. I got us on this topic.
Yes, Tina, that's the standard. He's not torturing her.
As a ex-dark romance
Yeah,
reader,
we gotta have a better standard
yes.
and like that.
That was every book I read. Was he literally was physically torturing her? And I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, I loved those books. And now I'm like, I just can't handle it anymore. So yes, when he's like masculine, but he's not like beating her, I'm like, he's being
Like,
nice.
guys.
He's
Look how
being
great
nice.
this guy is. No.
He's building her bed frame without actually harming her or forcing himself on her. Like, that's it. You know, we're good. We're good. It's fine. He's amazing. He's a feminist. You know, so there's something wrong in my brain, clearly. But regardless of that or not, currently I like this man. And currently I love Nora. So that's all I really care about.
All right. All right. All right. Yeah, I can't miss the cozy chair and the cute yellow door.
Thank you. I also have a candle going. I just started burning candles again.
Oh, what does it smell like?
It is tobacco vanilla.
Ooh, I feel like that would smell good.
Yeah, it's just like a little bit of like an earthy vanilla. And I just started burning candles. It's a wood wick as well, so it has little.
Oh.
I don't want to bring it near my bed, but maybe if you could hear it.
I know. Please don't set the place on fire. I could see us be like reading, and we look up.
And there's just a torch on fire
everywhere. And we'll be like, nope, she got out.
I'd bring my phone with me, okay? And that's what I would do. I would
Okay, good. Yes, run with your phone. Run with your phone. Mika says, you're here for the background. I'm here for the background. I do love your yellow door. I've always said that.
Yeah, my mom said
it's a happy color.
It is a very happy color. My mom said, don't paint the whole thing yellow because on the outside, just these are yellow.
Oh.
Those things. And then I did that on the I did that on the inside first. And I was like, can I do the outside? And she was like, sure. Because it faces the dining room. And then I'm like, can I do the inside yellow? And she's like, it's not going to look right, but do it. But she likes it now.
It looks great.
Like, but you're not doing the outside yellow. It can only be a little hint of what's in the room. You can have the whole thing yellow and it face the dining room, you know. So, but thank you. I really like it.
Yes. All right, Mika, are you here for an hour and a half? Is that all the time we got, or we got more? Let's plan that we have an hour and a half, or an hour and 20 minutes now. So what are, like, if we read 2 chapters and talk, and then 2 chapters and talk, is that is that enough time? How long is 2 chapters?
Let me check. It's going to take a second because I got to open the internet on my.
Or if we're only going to get 1 reading and 1 talking, maybe we read 3 chapters.
Yeah. Let me check. Gonna have to give me a second for my TV to load. So what chapter are we starting on?
Chapter 8.
I thought it was 7. Or maybe not.
When I opened my book on my Kindle, it opened at chapter 8.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, I can't tell you because I was like, let me look at my banner and it'll tell you, but I wasn't the last one that did it. You were.
Yeah. Come on, load. The TV's taking freaking forever. It keeps reloading. What the hell? Sorry, guys.
I know. I'm like, can I tell how? I won't be able to tell how much time they are, but I'll be able to tell, like, how short or long they are.
Mika, will you be able to tell? You have the audiobook. Maybe it'll be easier to open on your end.
So, like, 200.
Let me move this. Hold on a second. I'll be back. I can still hear you, but
300. So they're about as long. They've all been almost 250 to 300 so far.
Okay. 25 to 30? Or no?
Yeah. I almost feel like, hang on, let me see. No, we don't know. I almost feel like we should read 3 and talk.
Okay, we can do that.
That way we'll be like, we're moving forward But if we have, like, if time is over, time is over. Like, I don't want to read 2
And
and
then
talk about 2 and then there not be time left to read more, but we still have like time. So
Okay.
let's read 3.
we can do 3.
Let's do 8 through 10.
Sounds good to me. 8 through 10. 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
Done when you finish 10. Okay, I think that is a good plan.
Yeah. Sorry, my TV is just keeps every time I click on it, it just keeps starting over, and I'm like, I'll figure that out, I guess, hopefully.
I guess, but should we wait for you to figure it out? I feel like, is there some kind of, because like no one's making a comment. So are people, am I frozen? Are we frozen? Is everybody else frozen?
I can we can hear each other, so.
It's been 6 minutes since anyone made a comment.
Can you check YouTube like you did before? Or maybe someone will comment. You can check YouTube and look at the comments and see. Sometimes there are issues with that. I've had that happen before where the StreamYard freezes it and doesn't let you.
Let me mute.
Yeah. Oh wait, we got a new. No, we don't. Oh, there we are. Okay. There is a comment here. I see it. Waiting. We're waiting to read. Okay.
Okay. We are waiting to read. Oh, okay. Well, we're ready to read then. Sorry.
Okay.
All right. Then let's read 8, 9, 10. Say done when you finish 10.
Sounds good. Happy reading.
All right. See you soon.
I'm done now.
Okay, I'm done now.
All right.
Now we're getting good.
Now
Not
we're getting to
more,
the murder
yeah.
mystery part of it, right?
Okay, hang on. Let me get rid of this banner. Hide. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. We're getting more of, I think the murder part is going to come in, and I think, do we even know he's the sheriff yet? Like, a little bit, right? But like, not really. It's in the synopsis that he's a cop, right?
Who?
Cade. No, he's a farmer. Never mind. I'm dumb. Okay, sorry. I thought he was going to be the cop, but he isn't. So he's a farmer. I thought he was the sheriff. I thought he was going to be that. I don't know why. I don't know where that came from.
No. He's not the sheriff that I know of. I mean, maybe he is. I don't know. Maybe I feel like this town might not have a sheriff. I don't know.
But
I don't
know.
Okay. Before we talk about what just happened.
Okay, yeah. True.
Can we go back to, like, I don't know, the stuff we read at the beginning, Faith and Lizzie, and like whatever's happening with Wade and Wade's mom, or not Wade, Wade.
Yeah.
And Aunt
Boots.
Betsy, or whatever her name. Boots. Yeah.
I really liked that scene. I really liked this. I really like Faith now. I hated her at the beginning. And then I started, like, a lot of parts of her I don't recognize in myself, but I feel like some of her personality is like mine. Very over dramatic, very reactive. And I like that part of her. I don't know. But the scene in the shop when all that happens, I like it. I hope that her and Tori become friends.
I know. I was like, okay, are they going to be friends now? I don't know. But then what did you think about when she got in that, like, pissy little fight with her brother about the car?
Yeah, I didn't like her. I didn't like that. I think that was a dumb part on her perspective. But that part of her reminded of myself.
But I was like, how old are the both of you? Like Cade and her. I was like, they're acting like they're 5-year-old kids fighting over, like, I'm not going to get my way. I was really turned off by both of them.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. I think that it's probably from trauma that she still acts like a child, even with the maid who raped her. Like, she acts like a child, and her identical twin.
So was he. Like, they both were.
A little bit, but
it's like
not
back to when they're little kids, but no, because they were fighting over the car.
Yeah. I didn't really see that as, like, him for sure. He was him. I can see it a little bit. He was acting like that, but yeah, I thought mainly her. She was the one. He started kind of giving into it at the end there, when she kicked him in the shin, which I thought was really funny. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not so much enjoying that family. Okay. Even though I feel really bad for them because of what happened to Hope, but I feel like there's other stuff going on there. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like there are so many characters in this book.
Yes.
That all seem to have their own thing going on. It's kind of hard to follow.
Yeah, for sure. I first I wasn't liking the family except for Cade, and now I feel like I really definitely don't like the mom, but I feel like I like Hope, and I like not Hope, Faith. I like Faith, and I like Cade a little bit less now. But
okay,
I guess we can get to that. And I don't know if you want to keep talking about this part and, like, Faith and Wade, because I really also like Faith and Wade, and I hope that they end up together. She's being, emotionally manipulated.
Wade. Oh, Faith and Wade. Faith and Wade. Yeah.
I like Faith and Wade.
I know.
She's being manipulative, but I like it. I like her. Like them.
I like Wade, and I can't decide if I feel sorry for him that he has this, like, unrequited love for her. Yeah, I feel like I kind of hope they get together, but then for his sake, I kind of hope they don't.
I'm for me, based on Nora's writing and based on Nora, I am pretty confident they're going to end up together because she does stuff like that. But with side characters, I think that I don't know. I think that Faith's going to heal in this book and that she hopefully will become close to Tori. I'm hoping she's going to like heal and it's going to be like a good journey for Faith.
Yeah, it would be nice to see a good journey for Faith.
Yeah.
Because it does, like, her twin sister was murdered. So it would be nice for her to have a nice ending, I guess. All right. Well, done. Okay. I hate Cade. Kissing a woman who has told him to back. Oh, hang on, I gotta put my glasses on. I gotta read this properly. Kissing a woman who has told him to back off to taste her. Yeah. And I've never hit a woman, implying that he's angry with her but restraining himself. That's impressive.
I agree with the first part, but I don't agree with the second part. I think that he was implying that he can be upset with her without becoming her dad. And he was trying to clarify that. I don't think he did it in a good way. I think he did it disrespectfully a little bit. But I think he was just trying to imply, I was upset with you. I said something mean. I was upset, and that was unreasonable. But despite that, I will never be your father. I will never hit you. I will never hurt you. Right?
Right, but I feel like, so he's just trying not to be the worst possible guy in the world, but he's still like, I intend to have my hands all over you. I intend to like have this happen. And I don't care what you want. This is going to happen.
After
now, a little bit like not romantic. It's like predatory.
Yeah. And as I went through the book, I was like, this is pretty realistic. Like, I actually like him. I feel like in reality a bit, I like that kind of personality. And then when he kissed her like that, when he forcefully kissed her, let's be honest here, and essentially kissed her, I was like, ooh. But then I'm like, okay, separating fiction from reality. This happens a lot in books. It's not that really, like, in books, it's not that big of a deal. I feel like it happens in almost every book I read, romance book I read. Like, it's just common in books. Don't think it's right in any way, shape, form, for reality, but like, I'm just going to go ahead and ignore that and say he's not good in reality, but we're going to ignore that and we're going to, kind of just, I'm starting to like their relationship a bit with her kind of trying to push her own feelings down because she's attracted to him. After the kiss, she really, she enjoyed the kiss and she, like it was okay with the kiss, was happening, and continues to want a relationship with him. And some of her feelings, some of her trauma are stopping her from truly accepting that. And I like that element. I like her talking through that. And yeah, that's how I see it.
Okay. How often has he touched her now, though she clearly told him she wasn't interested? A lot. I hate that one kiss is now enough to change that, though there was no chemistry before and not on her part. I know. I feel like
there absolutely was chemistry before. There absolutely was chemistry before. She just didn't want to admit it, I feel like.
Well, I feel like you're putting thoughts in her head that maybe aren't there.
Okay.
Because it's clearly said over and over again, I'm not interested. I don't want this. Now, why she got in the car in the first place, I have no idea. Like, a part of me feels like she, I don't know, is a little bit playing a game. I don't know. So I'm not so excited about her in this either. But I do feel like this is what happens. Like men, he just keeps pushing and pushing and pushing until he wears her down. And I don't find that to be romantic.
Even in fiction.
No, because fiction, no, I don't buy the whole, well, this is a make-believe thing. Like, I get that it's a novel. It didn't really happen to people. But this is what happens in real life too. Like,
true. Let me say this way, I guess. I don't morally like totally agree with like the idea of psychics, right? Like, I don't agree with that. I don't believe in like witchcraft being good. Like, I just personally don't believe in stuff like that. but I love her in the book, and I actually enjoy that element in the book. I enjoy her having psychic powers, and I enjoy that element. But I don't believe it's a good thing in real life. If someone was to, or something of the sort, right? Or I don't even believe it's real in real life, right? So it's like, I can enjoy him being a little forceful here and there, or kind of ignore that part of the story, and not think that's how I see it. But you guys don't have to say it that way. You can totally be fine with it.
No, I don't think something is great in real life, I also don't think it's great in the book.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. And depends on, I guess when I was younger, I said I could do that, but I didn't. And I really embodied the stories I was getting into. But I feel like now I'm much better with that. There's some situations where I'm very like, when it happens in fiction, I'm like, no, like, I don't like that in real life, so I don't like it in the book. But like, I love when the main character becomes a murderer in books. Like, we're reading a Frida McFadden book, and she hits the guy over her head, and I'm like, woo, let's go, you know? And then it's like, oh, well, I'm not okay with her murdering her husband in real life. But, you know, a housemaid's got to do what a housemaid's got to do, and I'm going to stand for it in fiction. Gonna be honest with you.
All right. Okay. Wade and Faith read like teenagers.
In that scenario, I think.
Oh, wait. Cade and Faith.
Yes, that's what I assumed.
Yeah. Okay. So I was like, huh. But yeah, Cade, yeah. I felt like they were. Yes. I really did think, wait, did they just flash back to like a childhood thing? I had to read it again, and I was like, nope, they're talking about the car.
That seemed like, I think Cade gave into it a little bit towards the end of the fight scene, but I think it was mainly Faith that was acting like a child.
I mean, I agree, but Cade is an egger, right? He eggs people on, and and that I think is also just childish.
I guess, yeah.
I think he does it with everyone in this book. He like just eggs them on.
Okay.
Or pushes, yeah. Like even with his mom, he's like, fine. Like, I don't know. He's
really,
yeah.
I saw that as him being too passive, not passive, maybe not passive aggressive, but passive. Like, I wanted him to.
It's a little bit flippant. Like
he's not in love with Tori yet, but if he was in love with her, I'd want him to say a lot more to her than what he did say to her about Tori. And I was kind of upset that he didn't say more in the moment defending Tori. But he kind of did it in his head, but I kind of wish he said it out loud. That's how.
Yeah, I don't know how he defends Tori, though, against his mother's belief that Tori was there or maybe involved in the whole thing, right? Yeah. So I don't know how you defend that. There's no defense for that. Like, if I was the mother and that's what I thought too, like, there's nothing you could say to me that would make it okay that you're seeing this woman. Although he's not seeing her because she doesn't want to see him. And that, like, I would be pissed off if people were talking about me around town that I was dating somebody who I wasn't.
Yes. So I guess you want to talk about that, and we never did. But getting back to that, like, I was pissed about that. I was very
right.
I'm like, how dare he say that? Like, yes, Southern gossip is a thing, sure, but like, you're gonna freaking tell people we're together when we're freaking not? Are you mentally insane? And then he was like, no, I didn't. I just kind of let him think that, kind of, oopsie daisy. I'm not gonna go back on it though. I'm like,
yeah, he's like, I actually like it. It's actually cool. And she's like, it is not cool. And he was just disregarding everything that she felt about that.
That is when I started to not like him as much.
And egging her on about it.
And egging her on and kissing her unconsensually. I was like, ooh, this is not who I thought this guy was. So, yeah, that was definitely a turning point there. But I liked about that scene, though. I liked that Faith kind of stood up for her with the woman in the store with Dwight's wife. a little bit, even though she was like, I don't like you, but I'm not gonna let other people talk bad about my brothers. Really, like she kind of stood up for her.
Right.
Like I can be mean to you, but other people can't. Kind of, which
I wonder what Faith's game is. Like
trauma. Like that's
no. Like why is she being nice to Tori?
She wasn't planning on it, and then Tori kind of
Right.
had those earrings, and then it was just kind of like, and then it mentioned Kate, and he was like, I'm not going to let people badmouth my brother and his relationships, even if I disagree with it. And that's kind of where that, like, it kind of just happened spur of the moment. They were both very, very heavily on guard, and then slowly through that interaction, it started to fade a little bit. So that's what I thought about it. That's how I took it. I don't know.
The men in this book are just weird, but the book is written in an outdated way. So I guess back then it was like that, kind of to keep it realistic.
See, I wasn't alive then, so I don't know. But
yeah, definitely outdated for today's standards, how to talk and act around other people. Yeah. Yeah. And this is why men don't know how to act around people, because they read stories like this and they think, oh, that's how you're supposed to act. Or, like that's the standard of the time, this is how we get our standards, right? From TV and movies, we figure out how we're supposed to act.
That's not.
This is why I want people to write. I'm so tired of reading characters like this.
That's the thing, is I feel like if a grown man is watching a television show or reading a book to know how people act, he should not be doing that.
Well, we all do. You do it. I do it.
But you don't. I mean, as an.
Because I tell you what, before Jerry Springer went on the air, people were not behaving in public the way they're behaving, right? But all of a sudden we think, oh, well, that's the way we're supposed to behave, or it's okay to be that way, right?
I didn't know that. I assumed
before Trump started like calling people names in public, we didn't do that in public. Nobody did that in public.
Really?
Like, keep your crazy to yourself, right? The last 8 years the last however many years, 12 years has been like such a change in how people treat each other.
What did you say it was from? You said it was from. You said the last 8 years, last 12 years were from. I didn't hear the word.
Just calling people names and being like, yeah.
Oh,
I didn't have that kind of discourse before. But when people start doing it in public, so we all look at everybody else for our cues, right?
Yes, but but looking to fiction for cues is not something adults should be doing, in my opinion. I don't know.
We look at TV shows for that.
TV shows, but I don't.
The reason why
we should, right? Like, I don't think we should.
People credit that show Will and Grace with people understanding that gay people are not the devil. Before that show came on, people were not like.
Don't you think that's kind of crazy though? Like, in my opinion, personally, don't you think that's crazy that like a TV show was the thing that did it? Shouldn't real people in real life do it? Now, if you don't have access,
no, because real people don't mix in real life.
They don't mix in.
People were not, but people, even to this day, a lot of people don't know gay people.
I mean, I don't know.
I'm not going to mix with the gay people, right? That's what people say.
I guess I'm also very sheltered. Like, I don't interact with a lot of people, so I don't, and I'm also younger. But I have very opposite of experience of what you're talking about. I don't see
Emily in Paris. People don't know what it's like to live in Paris, so we watch TV and we go, "Oh, that must be what it's like to live in Paris."
But it's not what it's like to live in Paris, right?
I don't know. I've never lived in Paris,
so I can't. I guess I don't.
Right? So we don't know. So we watch TV. We read books to open up our mind about other lives.
I guess. Here's the thing. Once I started to realize, hey, these relationships aren't okay or healthy, then I said, well, I'm not going to base anything on fiction anymore. And so I haven't done that in a few years now. I really don't. I only really base maybe people on the internet, but they're human beings. They might be acting as a character. They might be putting on a caricature to get views or whatever, but I don't really base anything off of fiction, and I just don't do that anymore. I don't know. I'm not trying to be, like, my dad's very, like, people on television are fake. You should never do any of that. You should always view it as fiction no matter what. Like, my dad's very, like, I don't know, has a very strong belief on that. So I just feel like growing up, my parents were like, you're not allowed to, like, my dad didn't want me watching reality TV because people were acting crazy for views. And I started acting like those people, but then he was like, no. And then I grew up and I'm like, I was acting with people, and I still do. I still read books, and I'm like, I'm acting like them, and then I try to stop acting like them. I don't know. Here's the thing. I'm also new to having opinions, okay? So I'm like, I don't even, like, 8 years ago, I was not conscious yet. You know what I mean? Like, it was 8 years ago.
I think you've probably always had opinions.
But they were just based on everyone else's opinions. Like, every opinion I've ever had was just me taking someone else's opinion and holding it in. Like, remember I told you the other day about, like, me just thinking because someone's pretty, I should listen to them? And I'm trying to now fight that. So, like, anytime I watch fiction, I'm like, don't think they're right because they're pretty. Anytime I watch anyone talking, I'm like, they're pretty. Wait, don't think they're right. Don't think they're right. So it's like, I'm pushing back against, like, reading a book and grabbing those morals and watching a television show and grabbing those morals because I've been doing it forever. So, like, I need to have my own morals first. And then I can read a book and see if I like their morals.
Well, that's a good point.
I don't know. I'm talking too much. Go ahead.
Okay, let's see. We're having dinner now, back in 25 to 30 minutes, except I don't think we're going to be here in 25 to 30 minutes.
Yeah, when was that comment?
5 minutes ago, 6 minutes ago.
Okay, well, we're going to be gone probably pretty soon, right?
Yeah, in like 9 minutes probably.
Okay.
Okay, so let's talk about what happened at the very end.
Yes, okay, we need to talk about that, sure.
I don't even know what to say other than like, I'm kind of glad that Cade was there to see like what happened.
Yes. Agreed.
Although I wonder if he wouldn't have dragged her away. Like, would they have found Allie?
Well, she said that it happened so much long ago. They were going to go back and look. But she was like, no, that happened forever ago. So I'm assuming that woman was found. And she was just...
I feel like if she was found, Cade would have heard about it.
Well, Cade did hear about it.
What do you mean? I don't know. He didn't, like, he said he was starting to think. He was like, okay, someone, whatever.
I thought he recognized the name and the blonde hair. That's what I thought. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I thought he was like, oh, yeah, the name, like, oh, yeah, Allie, and she has blonde hair. Like, he saw her on the news. That's how I took it, but I could have been.
I was waiting for him to, like, put it together. That it was someone who had, like, recently disappeared. Do you think this was Allie disappeared before Hope or after? Like, was it after? That? You think after?
I would assume maybe Hope was the first, and then she only had that vision so strong because, like she said, of Hope, right? Like, it was similar to Hope. Probably it was the same killer.
She thinks it's the same killer. I wonder why she thinks it's the same killer.
I don't know, because she senses it. Let me see if I can find this.
Because she said she didn't see him. She couldn't see him. Like, she couldn't see him.
Yes.
And it wasn't like the same sort of scenario, right? This girl got picked up in a car.
Yes, but was taken to the middle of the woods, like where Hope was where she was killed.
I guess, but I mean, I think that's what you do when you pick up a hitchhiker, right? You pull off the side of the road and I mean, where's he going to take her? A hotel? I don't know, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I guess he could take her to his house, but if his wife and kids are there, it'd be rough.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Be awkward. I don't know.
Does he have a wife and kids? He could be someone in the town, even. Now I'm thinking about it. He could be like a character we already know in town. It could be like Dwight or something.
Or the creepy guy at the flower shop, at the garden center.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or, I mean, it could be anyone. We've got a million characters in this book so far.
Yeah. And if Mika gets her wish, it's gonna be Cade. He's the killer. I guess anything can happen, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
I can't imagine Cade raping and strangling. I can't imagine Cade raping his sister. I could imagine him strangling his sister because he doesn't seem, I feel like he has some aggression in him.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I can't see him raping his little sister.
No, I don't think he could have killed her.
Yeah, I don't think it's him.
No.
I do wonder if it's not her dad.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that whole plot point. Yeah.
Or the thought crossed my mind, I wonder if it's the old farmer guy that Cade is working with. I don't know why I thought, but I think I thought of him because I was like, all of a sudden there's this old farmer guy. Where did he come from in the story? And why is he in the story?
He's been around forever, yeah. And he would have access. I mean, if his first kill or his first of this series was Hope, he would have access to watch her and,
Right. He might have known that she was sneaking out and going to go meet Tori. He would have known where they were going to be.
Yes. Yeah, he could have followed her super easily. Yeah. That's
and he's still around.
Yeah, and he's still around.
Yeah. And he's a drinker. Whiskey drinker.
True.
I mean, probably everyone in this town drinks whiskey, so that's not really, that's not like a thing. It is the South. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think I have anything else to say about that, though.
No.
Do you?
All right, but we've got one more kid that got murdered.
Yes. At least so far.
And there would be DNA.
True.
If they found her body, there should be DNA.
Yeah. But.
I bet.
Maybe not.
Oh, so yeah, when was this written? 2000s. And
yeah.
When would Hope have, so that would have been like in the 90s. So if they collected DNA from Hope, they wouldn't have tested it. So they may not have collected it.
Okay, so it was published in 2000. I'm assuming she wrote it like maybe a year before publishing or something like that. And then it was probably the 80s because they were 18. It's been 18 years since they died. So it was, 80, the mid 80s, like early 80s. There was DNA back then?
No. It's literally DNA came on the scene, the O.J. Simpson trial in the 90s.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was no DNA. There's no security cameras in the area. There's not.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. That's wild. So there's no DNA, so they can't compare it to other people. And
I mean, maybe they collect, because they would have done rape kits, I would imagine, but whether they kept the rape kit, whether that, who knows? Rape kits are from the 80s are a problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, that explains why they wouldn't have, I guess, caught somebody. It's a small town. You would think if they had the
they probably have
lead.
Seems like they probably have no leads because nothing has happened in the 18 years, and like that family is so big and so rich, like so prevalent and rich.
Right.
You would think if there was anything there other than potential like psychic abilities on it that they would have probably investigated it to the ends of the earth.
Right. That's what I would think too.
Yeah.
It is interesting though that if there are enough other girls that have gone missing and then turned up raped and strangled, it's interesting that they wouldn't have connected them all together. And it doesn't seem like they have. They're not looking for a serial killer.
No,
The
no.
only one that thinks there's a serial killer is Tori.
Yeah. Maybe because it is such a small town, they really didn't put anything together.
I don't know. If like 3 girls go missing in your town,
I guess
and
maybe because
turn up strangled and raped, aren't you going to think something? If 2 girls, you would think something, right? You'd be like, okay, we got a problem.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But it seems like
all we know is the murderer is somebody with a car.
Yes, true.
That's what we know. We've got clues everywhere.
Like? Do we know what the car looks like?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah. But either way, it seems like whether they maybe should have or shouldn't have, they don't have any. They haven't connected them, and they don't know who it is or anything like that.
Sorry, I didn't hear the last of what you said because Alexa started talking to me.
They clearly don't, like, they didn't put any leads out. They don't have any.
Yeah, they don't seem to have anything.
Either way.
Right. It's very weird given it's such a prominent family.
Yeah. Which makes you think it could be the dad. Like, I was thinking that, right? Before that it could have been the dad, but the dad's not around. He's dead or divorced or what is it?
I think he's dead.
Yeah. Maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's in hiding or something.
Or maybe the mom killed him.
Maybe she found out and killed him.
I mean, that would be a weird twist that it turns out to be the dad. I'm not saying it's not. It could be.
Yeah. True. It's going to get interesting. The next couple springs, less going to be about the romance part. It's more going to be about the murder part, which
I think so, right? Yeah. Like, we're going to find out a lot more about what's been going on in that town.
Yes. And the next...
Or we're not. Or we're going to, like, not find anything about the murders for another 10 chapters, and we're going to learn all about Wade and Faith and, like, I don't know, the girl that's going to college. She may be the next victim.
Ooh, I hope not. Oh, she might be like a real-time victim.
Yeah, I feel like we're going to have a real-time victim.
Yes. And that's going to bring things to light, and that's going to make the cops, like, have to investigate it.
Yeah.
The next bit is called Progress. So there's Progress, and then it goes right into chapter 11.
Okay, so we stopped at a good time, I guess.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. We made it through part 1.
Yes, and hopefully part 2 will change kind of a vibe a little bit, and it'll focus on the progress.
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay, so we'll come back tomorrow, regular
time, yes.
But we're not gonna wait for Mika. We're gonna start reading.
Yeah, for sure.
First 3 chapters. Okay,
and then Mika will be reading on the train. Sounds good. Okay.
All right. Anything else before we say goodbye?
No, nothing else.
Mika, anything else? Lily, anything else? I don't know if Lily's back yet.
Yeah. And Mika hasn't commented since then, right? Mm-mm. Since this comment? Well.
Nope. Since Kate and Faith acting like teenagers.
Yeah.
Which they really were.
They were, yeah. I'm hoping there's
I feel like I know why she wanted the car. She wanted to go driving with Wade. But Wade has a car, doesn't he? Can you just not go in Wade's car and go make out somewhere? Yeah. I don't understand why you need the convertible.
Because you want it to be a cool convertible. Right?
But Wade is already like, he doesn't care about her convertible.
No, he's in love with her. Yeah. Yeah. What did your Alexa say? I'm curious. Or unless you don't want to tell me.
Oh, Alexa wants me to go for a walk. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, Alexa.
A little bit. Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Nothing else.
I'm not sure how to help you with that.
Oh, she doesn't know how to help me with that. All right. Nothing else for Mika. I don't think I have anything else.
Me neither.
Are we still liking this? I'm liking it still.
I'm liking it. Yeah, for sure. I feel like my focus has moved from Cade to the murders. So I'm still liking it.
not so romance into the like, let's solve this crime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
Well, we will keep working on it tomorrow.
Yes. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right. I'll see you on Tina's channel tomorrow.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Bye, Mika. Bye, Lily.
Bye,
Bye.
guys. See y'all tomorrow.